चिंतन भाई आ बाजू चिंतन भाई स्कोरिंग करो जो गुड लक उनको तमर बाजू क्यों ले Alright, ready?
Yeah, I think we are ready.
Alright.
I think it's a beautiful Sunday morning and we are starting the game just now. The Brusters are going to bat first and Jugaad is going to ball. The first bowler Himanshu going to ball Vimal.
To Vimal bhai.
Yep.
Nishan bhai, how do you feel about this setup?
It's a beautiful setup, Dawal bhai. Look at the ground, and look at the view around it.
Oh my God, it's
amazing. You cannot ask anything better than this. First ball of the inning, full toss था, विमल भाई ने घुमा दिया. फाइन लेग की तरफ 1 रन मिलेगा बिना किसी दिक्कत के. I think the batsman is John. Okay.
Remind the viewers, it's a power play. 2 players outside. Himanshu has long on and deep wicket maker.
Himanshu to John. बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट. रन लेना चाहते थे लेकिन रोक दिया विमल ने. काफी अच्छा इंटेंट दिखाते हुए जॉन.
What should be the strategy, Nishan?
I think did Brewsters won the toss? I think so.
Jugaad won the toss.
Oh, Jugaad won the toss.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think they got a very balanced team. Jugaad, both bowling lineup, batting lineup. They got a very strong team. And I don't think they will find it difficult to chase any score with the kind of form they are in. So I think that's the strategy I think they are going with. Since they can got a very good batting lineup and can chase easily any score. Whoa, what a shot! और कैच की संभावना हो सकती थी यहाँ पे. काफी अच्छा स्ट्रेट ड्राइव था.
You expect better from Nikhil
Yes,
than this
yes.
effort. I think it's cold hands, hard hands.
Yes, exactly.
He could not get the judge. He could not get to the judgment of the ball.
Yeah.
And it's
I think
yes, chest high.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I think fielders are still warming up. This is still the first over of the match. थोड़ा weather chilly है, लेकिन they will get there. The energy is very high though. You can hear the energy from the kind of appeal the Jugaad players are doing with every single ball. Himanshu to Vimal Bhai. फाइन लेग की तरफ खेल दिया, लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद.
ओवर.
अच्छी शुरुआत जुगाड़ के लिए. अच्छा ओवर.
सुनील भाई, संदीप भाई है बॉलिंग.
So at the end of first over, the score is 2 runs without any loss.
Tough chance.
Yes, it is.
Do you think that would be costly? 2 runs. 1 over, 2 runs.
It's just the beginning of the inning. The next bowler, as I can see, is Sunil.
No, Sandeep.
Okay.
Sandeep Poptani.
Okay. Sandeep to John. अच्छी बॉल, गुड लेंथ बॉल थी, डिफेंड किया. अच्छी लेंथ और लाइन with his very first ball. Sandeep.
I think this is a good energy, Jugaad right now.
बिल्कुल.
Very alert in the field.
Yes. यॉर्कर लेंथ की बॉल थी, डिफेंड किया. अच्छी बॉलिंग का प्रदर्शन भाई संदीप. आप सही बोल रहे हैं. वेदर तो चिली है, लेकिन जो एनर्जी है उससे थोड़ी हीट यहाँ पे क्रिएट हो गई है. यू कैन सी द एनर्जी एंड द वार्मथ अमंग द प्लेयर्स. ओह, अनदर गुड बॉल. पैरों के इस्तेमाल से बॉल को रोक दिया, लेकिन 1 रन चुराने से नहीं चूके जॉन.
Change of field. For Vimal, square leg goes deep. They bring the long on inside the ring.
Right.
No ball. Got it.
Okay. वाइड बॉल दिया यहाँ पे. शॉर्ट पिच बॉल थी, अच्छा खेला कवर की क्षेत्र में. फील्डर राका वहां पे मौजूद. 1 रन मिलेगा.
I think John needs to just break the shackles.
Yes. And उसी मौके के तलाश में मुझे लग रहा है जॉन.
I think this is a huge ball coming up.
Yes.
In the context of the game.
बिल्कुल. Sandeep to John. ओ ये बैट का ऊपरी किनारा लगा और बॉल सीधे विकेट कीपर के हाथों में और ये पहला झटका ब्रूस्टर्स को। हम बोल ही रहे थे कि थोड़ा ओपन अप करना चाहिए जॉन को, उन्होंने कोशिश पूरी की लेकिन असफल रहे और एक आसान सा कैच विकेट कीपर के हाथों में। बहुत अच्छी सफलता जुगाड़ को, अपनी पहली सफलता। और धवल भाई जैसे आपको जब शुरू में ऐसी सफलता मिलती है, एंड जॉन इज वन ऑफ द वेरी डिस्ट्रक्टिव हिटर, तो एक मोरल टीम का बूस्ट हो जाता है और वही यहाँ पे देखने मिल रहा है।
और वो क्या होता है कि जो बॉलर होते हैं, जो फील्डर होते हैं, एक एनर्जी आ जाती है।
बिल्कुल।
एंड दैट इज मोर डेंजरस।
या the second batsman Keyur on the field.
A lot of expectation from KU.
Yes,
he is their premium buy.
Yes, another destructive batsman on the field. Looking at the fielding arrangement, Sandeep to Keyur. Last ball of the over. Another short pitch ball. लेकिन एक रन चुरा लिया। अशोक
भाई आ जाओ।
And
मैं स्कोरर हूँ ना, मैं स्कोरर। I'm the scorer.
Yes, I think that's a perfect setup.
Excellent.
6 for 1, 2 overs.
Welcome Ashok bhai, and Ashok bhai joining me here in the commentary box.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, Ashok bhai?
Everything is lovely. Everything is lovely. Thanks for getting here a little bit earlier and taking over and handling everything. Hey viewers, hope everyone's well. Big day today. We got the final. We got the two teams. I know we already started. Pardon my tardiness.
बिल्कुल।
व्यूअर्स को रिमाइंड करा दे, ये पब्लिक डिमांड से हमारे दो कमेंटेटर हैं द ग्रैंड फिनाली के लिए। अशोक भाई एंड निशांत भाई।
और धवल भाई यहाँ पे मौजूद है to support us, to encourage us and to give the live update on the scoring. Thank you Dhaval bhai.
Absolutely. Dhaval bhai has phone in one hand, tea in the other hand, and
eyes on the field.
Yeah, eyes on the field. But no, he's, now it truly makes sense how it works in international cricket or other cricket, where there's the strong person who's the analyst, right, keeps feeding the commentators information.
Can't agree anymore.
Yeah.
Ashok bhai.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first time Gaurav has been introduced so early into the attack.
Acha.
Okay.
So Gaurav's going to come in. Well, by ek baar, what's the score?
6 for 1 in 2 overs.
6 for 1
And
in
John
2
is gone.
overs. Okay.
Gaurav to
John
Keyur. Achhi ball.
Let me speak to Gaurav a little bit. So
Yes.
Gaurav, about a few years ago, we were playing at Kwakasan High School on the concrete basketball courts. And I remember Gaurav came to play and I was batting. I wasn't expecting anybody to bowl too fast or, we were playing for fun. And everybody had the same level of playing ability after this ball.
Yes.
So here comes Gaurav on the concrete pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And, tall guy, 6 foot something.
Yeah.
And, long hair, had that, Punjabi kind of personality.
Yeah.
So, I'm facing, and this guy comes in and bowls what looks like 90 miles per hour to me. and directly at the heels of my feet.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the heck do I do? I really got a reality check.
Yeah.
So Gaurav's, ability with the bowl is second to none.
Yeah, it's tremendous.
Yeah. And here he is setting his field
and
now.
if you see Ashok bhai, he doesn't take that long run up, but the kind of pace he can generate even with that short run up is amazing.
You're
Isn't
right.
it?
Yeah, he's bending his back. He's clearly bending his back.
Yeah.
And then the advancements that everybody's made this year's tournament, I would not be surprised if we have some radar guns next year to measure how quickly
Yeah.
everyone's pitching,
Yeah.
So, yeah. By the way, kudos to, Himanshu. Mainly, I've seen him contribute so much and tirelessly.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, definitely he's putting a lot of effort in making sure that everything is rightly set up, everything is organized well, whether it is the camera setup, the live telecast, or the food, or the umpires. He's working tirelessly, and also Viral Bhai and rest of the OC team
I think so.
are present equally there.
Absolutely, I agree. I could not agree more. I see messages exchanged in multiple groups. I'm sure there's groups that I'm not a part of. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there is a chance of
4.
It's
4.
It's a boundary. Umpire signals 4.
I think it's a buys.
Was that off the bat? What does not?
Oh,
look,
did
Gaurav has taken his jacket.
Yeah.
It's off the bat.
Okay, so the whole way there was a basket. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a slight
Edge?
faint edge.
Okay. Anjal, I saw Anjal dive to catch that, but unfortunately not this time. But great effort. I saw him completely on the ground.
12 for 1. 3 overs.
Yes. So we got 12 runs on the board at the loss of 1 wicket after 3 overs. अच्छी शुरुआत जुगाड़ के लिए, isn't it?
I think so. Strong start. Today's a change. One change from every other game, Nishant bhai. Today's a 20-over game.
Oh, okay.
20-over game?
I didn't know that. Okay.
I didn't know that.
That's...
I thought it's 16-over game.
Okay,
I may have spoken too soon. I really thought I was part of a conversation where they were saying that the final is going to be 20 overs.
Sunil bhai, bowler.
Okay, Sandeep is going to continue his
bhai.
second over.
I'm going to go confirm how many overs. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Who would be very happy at this stage?
I think Jugaad really got a good start. So far they have been successful controlling the scorecard. So definitely they are on top of the game at the moment.
I think, if you see Jugaad, they have a good momentum. They have 12 runs in 3 overs, which is very good. I think BBB, for their part, they would think that they also have a good start because after 3 overs, they got a sense of how the pitch is behaving. They have their star Keyur on the crease, and he's looking fine.
Yes.
So I think it's 70-30 in favor of Jugaad.
Yeah. And again, Dhaval bhai, it's too early to say anything. And both the teams are equally capable of, getting to that final win and getting the cup in hand. बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट, लेकिन एक आसान सा कैच. फील्डर मौजूद थे यहाँ पे, लॉन्ग ऑन में खेला था, लेकिन कोई दिक्कत नहीं कैच लेने में. और सेकंड विकेट डाउन. द नेक्स्ट बैट्समैन वॉकिंग इन इज अरुण, आई गेस.
Yes. Kilan.
16.
Okay, so it is going to be a 16-over game.
Yes, I was able to confirm. I digress, not 20, 16 overs. What did I miss? Was that a retirement? Or?
No, it was caught out. Vimal got out. He played a very good shot in long on.
Okay.
But straight in the throat of a very good fielder.
Fielder out there, yeah.
Vaithi
doesn't drop those.
Vaithi does not. Vaithi keeps finding ways to contribute to his team. We already know his a long run-up, fast bowling. And then now he's also, making an impact in the field.
Right. Oh, short pitch Gend.
I don't know if there was an edge. I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
I know the team was appealing.
Yep.
Anjal sort of dove forward to catch the ball, but it's hard sometimes. You know?
Right. And look like they want to give their 100%. You know, they don't want to. They want to turn every stone around and making sure they get the wickets wherever possible.
Yeah.
This is the game that matters.
That is
Yes,
true.
that matters the most.
Absolutely true. Wide ball.
And
Great
wide ball.
take down the leg side.
And Brewsters will definitely welcome those extras. They need them.
Yes. yeah. Any extra run helps. Arun is the new man in. I see. You know, he's facing a brigade of bowling here with. And
A very loose ball. I think no ball declared by umpire.
2 pitches before the crease is the definition, I believe. Bounces 2 times before reaching the popping crease on the batsman's side.
Yes.
That is.
And I think
no
it
ball.
also went off the pitch.
It did.
Yeah.
Did it?
So there was
Okay.
no doubt it was a no ball.
Okay. And you guys know what happens. We all know what happens after a no ball. This ball is going to be
Exactly.
A.
Yeah. And,
Let's see if the umpire signals it.
And Kaur also stole that one cheeky single. So
Yes.
he's on the strike. He got 2 runs already, looking for a free hit.
Yes. It's
देखते
going to
हैं
be a free hit.
देखते हैं free hit का फायदा उठा पाते हैं या नहीं केयूर.
Let's see it now.
Free hit.
Keep in mind one small rule: if the batsman changes strike on a no ball, the fielding team is allowed to change the field, which we just saw Nikhil
Right.
go out.
Oh.
Let's see, is this
And the wide ball.
ball?
Wide ball. So
free
what would
hit.
happen? The free hit continues in that
Yeah,
case?
Free
Okay.
hit will continue. You
They
are
need a
right.
legal ball for the free hit to finish.
The free
Exactly.
hit has to be a legal ball, exactly.
Yep.
And as we already know, no wickets to the bowler on the free hit. So the only way to get out is a run out. And obviously some of the
And
lesser.
फायदा उठाते हुए फ्री हिट का एक ही रन मिलेगा लेकिन.
Very nice. He tried. He
Yeah, he
tried
tried.
lofting
I mean,
it.
Chintan
Couldn't
bhai.
middle it.
Yeah.
2 go. सुनील भाई बोल देना 2 go.
Dhaval doing a phenomenal job here.
Yeah.
Telling us what's going on, telling the fielders what's going on. He's the scorer. Sometimes it's hard for the umpire.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for the umpire to keep up, with the
Yes,
bowling, with the
yes.
amount of
Yep.
of activity happening on the field.
And
18
also
for
the
2, 3.5.
and also the kind of pressure they need to face.
That is true. Yes. You got 4 people looking at you, asking you if it's out. I agree. There is. I umpired one game,
Yeah.
and I tell you, I could feel some gray hair coming. So yes,
Yeah, no, it's-
some more, I should
Yeah,
say.
no, it's not easy to umpire
Yeah.
when you are in a competitive game like this.
Yes.
And that too in a final. Another loose and short pitch ball, लेकिन खुद किस्मत रहे बॉलर यहाँ पे.
Yeah.
The bowler might have felt he got out of jail.
Yes. That was a shot, especially for
18 for
Keyur.
2, 4 overs.
As we know, the score is 18 runs for 2 wickets.
Yeah.
And it's at the end of 4 overs, which,
Yeah.
the 4.5 runs and over.
Yep.
A quiet start.
सुनील भाई कौन बोल रहा है?
But remember, we have Keyur still, at the
Yeah.
batting, and he
Yes.
can pick up the pace at any
Yeah,
moment.
he can punish those
Yes.
ball like anything.
Yes.
But सही में खुद किस्मत रहे bowler
Yes.
Sandeep.
Here comes
So the captain was kind of relieved.
Yes.
Behind the
I'm
wicket.
sure that he didn't have to face that. You're right. It was actually, was it a slow short ball? I wonder.
Yeah, it was.
Because
Yeah.
I think he did not time it.
he I think he hit it too soon.
Hmm.
He hit it too soon.
See, we played yesterday.
Yeah.
The-
Oh, yeah,
The nature of this pitch is when the ball pitches, it slows down.
It does.
So the batsman has to take time to let the ball come to you.
Ah.
Versus go for it.
Got it. Ball's not coming on to the bat
Yeah.
that easily. Wow. Okay. Here comes the superstar bowler from Jugaad, YV,
YD,
with
okay.
his mile-long run-up.
Okay.
And let's see how far back Anjan stands here. He's at the end of the dirt, I see.
Yeah, very long run up.
Yeah, and a fast ball. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the first time I'm watching him, but hearing you, I think he seems to be a great bowler.
yeah, he's very impactful. He's very impactful everywhere. You know, his batting too. Bats with a lot of aggression, and you know, he swings it hard. You know, when I think he's more impactful with the bat on most days.
Nice. Oh,
Look at that first
Nice
ball.
delivery.
I heard an inside
lot of
edge.
uphill and out declared.
I heard the inside edge there, and absolutely, Arun slightly unlucky there to catch the outside edge.
Yeah. So यहाँ पे थोड़ी दिक्कत में Brusters की team. I
Yeah.
think it's a fourth wicket. Is it a third wicket now? Yep. At the end of 4 overs and
Yeah,
eight-
4.1, 18 for 3.
Three.
You're right, Nishant.
so very good start
Yeah.
for Jugaad, no doubt about it.
Yeah. No, why the making his impact with the ball, for sure.
Yep.
It's a strong
Yeah,
team.
and absolutely, he made his impact felt. You know,
Yeah,
with the very first
exactly.
ball of his over,
Yeah.
he got the wicket. So you were absolutely right,
Yeah.
Ashok bhai.
Yeah. And looking at the dismissal for Arun, he, with the pace, I think he was in two minds whether to go for the shot, to cut the ball, and he was caught in the middle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Next batsman Ritesh facing
Wow.
right.
That was a lot happening there. First of all, I noticed how late Ritesh played that ball,
Yep.
which is a sign of a great batsman.
Yes.
The later you play it, the better the timing.
Yep.
Right? Great batsmen like Kane Williamson, they play the ball under their nose.
Exactly. And this was the very first ball he was facing, and that to a fast bowler. So I think it was a good strategy to start with. यहाँ पे रन आउट की संभावना हो सकती थी.
I think
थोड़ा सा रिस्क लिया मुझे लगता है.
yeah, दोनों बॉल पे.
हाँ.
आई थिंक ब्रूस्टर्स के बैट्समैन को थोड़ा सा मिड पिच आके बात करने की जरूरत है. 2 बॉल में 2 रन आउट. आई डोंट नो इफ दे कैन अफोर्ड. Ritesh is an explosive player. Keyur can start exploding whenever his team
He
needs
gets a
him
chance,
to.
yep.
They need them to stay on
Yeah.
the field for a few more overs.
वेरी राइटली सेड अशोक भाई. एंड काफी उम्मीदें हैं ये दोनों बैट्समैनों से
Yes.
ब्रूस्टर्स की टीम को.
Yes.
और यही 2 बैट्समैन अगर वो अच्छी साझेदारी करते हैं तो काफी लंबा स्कोर खींच सकते हैं.
Look
थोड़ा
at this.
ओवर थ्रो का चांस था. यहाँ ओवर थ्रो हुआ लेकिन सेकंड रन नहीं लिया.
Sunil bhai, 2 balls to go.
और कोई रिस्क लेने की जरूरत नहीं है एक्चुअली.
Think ऐसे because if you notice one thing, 3 बॉल में 3 सिंगल लिए हैं. फर्स्ट बॉल पे विकेट के बाद तीनों बॉल सीधा फील्डर की तरफ, लेकिन वो भाग गए हैं.
यस.
अगर if the fielder throws down the stumps, there's a chance of a run out.
रन आउट.
दोनों एंड्स पे.
राइट.
So I believe थोड़ा सा बैट्समैन को मिल के they should do it now instead of after.
यस.
They should do it now instead of after. Yeah. Here comes Waidi with his 5th ball. Look at that. Beating the outside edge. Beating the outside edge.
Definitely.
BBB strategy is don't let any dot ball go. So I think they are very clear in their communication that they need to run on every ball. But I completely hear you
Yeah.
that it is difficult in some scenarios where the ball is right in the hands of the fielder.
Yeah, we had exactly. So if it's going directly to a fielder, you have to make that exception. I get it. You want the singles, you want to rotate strike. Look at
another
that.
good shot by
Yeah.
Keyur.
Oh, they're going.
They're going for
They're
second.
going for
Oh
a
my
risky
God.
run.
Oh.
Wow.
Over.
Yeah.
Look at that.
5 overs,
That
23.
was another risky second. But
They made
but
it.
सफल रहे दोनों बैट्समैन to get
Oh,
back into
buddy.
their crease.
I think that would have been a hard decision to make for the umpire, Mihir over there. That would have been tough. Here's what we saw. Keyur hits a lofted cover drive.
Yep.
Utkarsh running to his right. Ball I thought was going to bounce over his head, but it didn't. Catchable height or reachable height. He pops it up, takes it on the bounce, throws it back in towards the bowler. And I think they went for that second run after the throw was made.
Yeah, after the ball was in hand.
Nikhil took the ball as it was coming towards him. He tried to throw down the stumps, just not able to do it.
Sunil, the next bowler, face karenge Ritesh.
Nishant bhai, let me tell you something about Sunil. Sunil is a bowler that comes in. If you're a batsman looking at his face, you can see the aggression.
Right.
You can see him being aggressive, looking at you, and he's actually a very competitive player, just like many of the rest of them on the field.
And I have seen him playing, and he's another passionate cricket player. I can definitely agree to that.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that!
Wow.
How did that happen? I don't know how that missed the stumps.
Yeah,
My gosh.
Yeah, and you observed it right. You know, Ritesh is playing late, and that's what he did. He watched the ball and put his bat to defend this in cutter.
Yes.
Look at that shot!
Right to the fielder.
But ball hawa mein or it got caught at the deep fine leg. And who was the fielder out there? Jai. Yeah, he didn't make any mistake to catch that.
And that wasn't easy. He was running to his left and the ball was coming quickly. It really happens very fast on the field, as you know.
Right.
Ritesh had good contact, however, didn't work.
Yes, this is another loss to Brusters. And the next batsman walking in is Neeraj.
That is correct.
और नीरज मुझे लगता है, I mean it's a very good combination of Neeraj and Keyur. I have seen them playing together.
Yeah.
And they have the capacity to hit long shots and get this score going and bring some momentum into the match. But they will also have to be a bit careful now at this point of the match. They cannot go for those risky singles, Ashok bhai, as I say.
No, they'll have to be careful. A lot depends on them now, and they have to alter their game with the fall of every wicket. You're right.
Another good ball.
It's a legal ball. There may have been some doubt whether it was wide or not, but umpire very clearly stating it's a legal ball. Mihir's doing a good job.
अच्छी तरह डिफेंड किया, बॉल सीधे फील्डर के हाथ में, अच्छी फील्डिंग वहां पे निखिल की ओर से और उतना ही अच्छा थ्रो.
They're going through this 2 dot balls, which makes sense. Neeraj just came in, right? So it took a couple of dot balls to understand the pitch.
And the white ball.
That time, you saw I think his eyes lit up. He saw the ball outside off stump, wanted to free his arms, and he did, but it was too far.
Yes.
It was too far. More.
Yes, the
understand.
ball. Yeah, and look like Sunil is trying to ball. All his deliveries on the offside of the wicket, and that's where the batsmen are missing the shots.
It's a brand new batsman.
Yeah.
It's going to take him a few balls to understand
get set.
the bounce.
Exactly.
Right? So I think Sunil taking advantage of that.
But very good spell by Sunil, to keep that very good line and the length.
Was that 4 dot
25?
balls in a row?
Yes, it is. And I think only run what they got is the one from the wide, I guess.
25-6.
That is so true.
Yep.
Here
It was a very good over by Sunil.
Yes.
25, 6 overs.
Look at that. Double on top of the score. 6 overs down. Our viewers, fortunately, can see directly on. That is the biggest thing that I still cannot get over.
Yeah.
We have a scoreboard at the bottom, just like our normal cricket matches that we watch on TV. And I think I'm just amazed at that they have that set up.
And
yeah, it's a shame that I had to miss this tournament. I wanted to play, but due to I spend a lot of time traveling, and it's difficult for family time, for my own personal downtime.
Yeah.
If I also commit to early morning cricket on the weekends, so I wasn't able to participate.
But you are right, Ashok bhai. We are leveraging the technology to its full extent this time in this tournament, and I'm equally amazed, seeing the scoreboard live and the live telecast.
Right.
Isn't it fantastic?
No, it's amazing. I did not expect this, for our level of cricket here, which has been heightened a lot, but for our level in 2024, I was not expecting this.
And Ashok bhai, if you look at this field, it's such a beautiful field. It's such a beautiful morning, Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like you are on some county. You are watching some county cricket
Absolutely.
in England.
Yes.
So it's a fantastic feeling. What a shot! कमाल का शॉट लगा दिया, लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद वहाँ पे एक ही रन मिलेगा केयूर को.
Also, I'm sure Keyur is slightly mindful now of hitting the ball hard there after he took that catch. After he took that catch, Keyur, I'm sure, is mindful hitting the ball far out that way. So let's see who's the bowler. I think Nikhil is the bowler. Look at that, Neeraj nicely lofting it to long off.
Yes, long off, एक रन मिलेगा.
So let's tell the group what's happening on the left and the right. On the left side here, we have the Brusters owner that, he wants to be part of the game, Hemil Bhai. And, he's on the phone speaking about the game. His interest, his passion for the game is second to none. So, he wants to stand there and watch it directly from behind the wicketkeeper, which is what he's doing. And then on the right side, as we've come, about an hour into gameplay?
Almost.
No, you're right. It's about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
45 minutes into gameplay. As we've done that, we're seeing the crowd come in. We're seeing, that was an outside edge.
Yes.
And Satish catching that ball. Look at that.
Yes, एक रन चुरा लिया, थर्ड मैन की तरफ खेला था, लेकिन एक रन लेने में सफल.
Here we go. Throw made, and now they can go for the single.
And then,
Look at that. Okay, Gaurav getting that. He was way far on the boundary. I saw him start moving to see the backup for the overthrow, but he was just too far. He couldn't have.
शुरू में एक रन लेना चाहते थे, लेकिन जैसे ही देखा कि बॉल फील्डर के हाथों में, अपने आप को रोका केयूर ने, लेकिन जैसे ही देखा कि ओवरथ्रो, उन्होंने वो एक रन चुरा लिया.
ले लिया, बिल्कुल ले लिया. और निखिल बहुत ही अच्छी बॉलिंग करते हुए to his field, if you notice. Look at that, directly to the end.
No.
He couldn't grab the ball from what I saw. I don't think he collected the ball. When the gloves hit the stumps.
Yeah, and
Hemil Bhai coming onto the field. Let's keep him on.
Not out.
yes, seems like there is some confusion here.
No, I think it's very clear.
I mean, some confusion in the players on the field.
We had a best view of this.
Yeah.
I think our viewers did too, if we did.
Yep.
They can rewind and watch. I believe when the ball hits the gloves, it was just above his head, and the ball bounced off the gloves and outward, and then the gloves came down to hit the stumps.
Yep.
So, but sometimes the gloves are such that the wicketkeeper doesn't know whether the ball is in it.
Yeah,
right. The gloves are so thick that the wicketkeeper doesn't know. So no harm, no foul. I think the right decision is made.
अच्छी कोशिश थी, लेकिन बच्चे मुझे लगता है नीरज.
Also, I don't know. बाहर थे इस क्रीज के,
मुझे भी वो डाउट है कि मुझे लगता है कि वो पहुंच गए थे.
Outside the crease when the impact to the stumps. I know the ball was near. He was near, right? Okay.
Oh,
look at that.
Another good ball, another good fielding by Himanshu.
7 over.
That was a rocket hit to
31.
Himanshu by Neeraj.
Right,
What a well-timed shot along the carpet. Himanshu stopping that ball, doing very good.
और मुझे लगता है अशोक भाई, क्योंकि बड़े शॉट लगाने में नाकामयाब हो रहे हैं बैट्समैन, तो वो लेना चाहते हैं वो चिकी सिंगल्स, so that they can put on some pressure on the other side.
बिल्कुल ठीक बात. और
तो मुझे लगता है ये उनकी स्ट्रेटेजी हो सकती है, बट थोड़ा सा रिस्क ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे टू गेट दोज सिंगल्स.
बिल्कुल सही. और निखिल की ओवर बहुत ही बेहतरीन. वहां पे उसने हर एक बॉल फील्डर के सामने, इफ यू नोटिस, whether it was Sunil Potdar or Himanshu, each ball that was hit towards the fielder,
Definitely.
which is playing to his field,
Definitely.
bowling to his field.
And so far, all the bowlers have been successful in pitching those deliveries right at the wicket.
Yes, here comes Vaidhi.
Another uphill.
I did not hear a nick.
No, I didn't.
Good
either.
job, Mihir, staying calm and keeping that. Absolutely. Hands did not move from behind his back. Mihir, calm as a cucumber. Also, keep in mind, Keyur has been here for a little bit. He's doing a great job anchoring his innings. He's
Right.
understanding the bounce. And like I said before, he can explode, start the aggression whenever he wants.
बिल्कुल. काफी मंजे हुए बल्लेबाज है केयूर. So he knows how to play in those pressure situations. और इसी मौके के तलाश में थे, और ये चौका, कवर ड्राइव, अच्छा कवर के क्षेत्र में उनको चौका मिलेगा, बॉल सीमा रेखा के बाहर, और ये मिलेंगे 4 रन केयूर को और 4 रन ब्रूस्टर्स को. बाय द वे, मैं जब बोलता हूँ सीमा रेखा, यहाँ पे कोई सीमा रेखा नाम की लड़कियां नहीं है. बॉल सिर्फ बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर गई है.
यहाँ पे 125 लोग इन्वॉल्व है निशांत भाई. उनकी वाइफ्स, मम्मीज, बेटियां और अदर फैमिली मेंबर्स का नाम सीमा रेखा ना हो, ऐसा मैं गारंटी नहीं दे सकता, लेकिन होगा तो ही मेंट टू से बाउंड्री. यस, वी विल क्लैरिफाई.
सो लेट मी क्लैरिफाई दैट. ओ, एक ये सीधा सा कैच, पॉइंट में निखिल वहां पे मौजूद, और बहुत ही बड़ा झटका
दैट वाज
ब्रूस्टर्स को.
planned play. Vaidhi with the slower ball.
Yes.
Short pitch ball outside off stump, inviting that cut shot. Nikhil ready. Ball comes to his left, grabs it, waits for it, grabs it, and that is a wicket. Big wicket.
Big is the turning point.
Yes.
This
yes.
is.
It's a big loss for Brewsters. Nevertheless, the next batsman coming on the field is Shravan, the equally great batsman.
That is correct. One thing I did not factor was that the Brewsters team bats very deep. The Brewsters team one of their best batsmen is their captain, and he's still in the dugout. He hasn't batted yet.
They have Shravan, they have Dharmil, they have Jay. They have good
That is
batting
good.
to come.
That is good. They bat deep.
See, the concern I have with BBB at this stage is they are 5 wickets down, and Gaurav Sharma, who will bowl 3 overs, has not even been introduced into the attack. Like one over, so 2 overs. So they need to account for his 2 overs, and they have to make a respectable score. So that is what I'm worried about.
Right. अच्छी पारी यहाँ पे जुगाड़ के सभी बॉलरों की ओर से. वो थोड़ा सा प्रेशर यहाँ पे बनते हुए दिख रहा है ऑन ब्रूस्टर्स.
Good delivery outside off stump. Again, Vaidhi inviting Shravan to make that cut shot happen. And let me tell you, behind Nikhil, there is no fielder. So if Shravan decides that I want to swing my bat and go up above Nikhil, I mean, he's got a boundary for a taking.
Yeah, but now he needs to be a bit careful, before swinging his bat. I mean, he needs to get set before playing the big shots, because this seems to be, those pair among all the teammates on the Brewster side who can make the difference. So they need to be careful and play to the merit of the ball.
That is correct. Another thing, right after a wicket or even regularly, the Jugaad team has been chirping. We just heard Nikhil say Pura din wahi dalo, no problem. And Vaiti doing a great job.
Right.
Also, one more thing I'll say after this ball here.
And Brusters at this point are relying a lot
Over.
on these two batsmen on the
35.
field.
35,
I
8
think there's
overs.
still some batting in the dugout. They have Dharmil, they have Jai, so they have that. But you're right. These are the two very good batsmen. Both of them, they can explode whenever. Shravan, I've seen him bat. Okay,
Right.
Shravan. Shravan does a very good job of first sort of playing himself in and then starting to become aggressive.
Right.
I've seen him hit aggressive square cuts for 6 in a big ground at Pocahontas Middle School, where people usually get, right-handers usually get 1-2 bounce 4s.
Right.
This guy's hitting the balls into the woods,
Right.
which is not a small feat. It's a big feat to achieve. Keep in mind, Nishant bhai, at the end of that over, Wahi bringing his wiseness in, what he did was, every ball, if you notice, was inviting Shravan to hit a square cut shot. It was outside of off stump, except the last one which he brought in and surprised the batsman. He had to play.
Yep.
I think
Very clever bowling
Yes.
by Vaidi there.
so
Absolutely.
that was one. And then another thing, if you notice, Anjal is playing a very good game here with his bowlers.
And that's what he's
doing-
known for.
What he's doing is, Vaiti, in the past I've seen, if you ask him to bowl multiple, like 3 overs in a row, he may start to get tired a little bit in the third game. Now,
Exactly.
Now, a little fun fact, I get tired in my first over, so I'm not in the best of shape, but Vaidi, being the great athlete that he is, because of his long run up, because of his intensity that he brings to his game, he normally, sometimes, he'll get tired at the end of, the second or the third overs. Watch what he's done. He's given him a nice break of 2 to 3 overs between his overs, right? And he can do that because the pressure has not been on Jugaad.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Here comes Himanshu with the ball. Look at
Yep.
that.
He's gonna spell his second delivery to Shravan.
All right. So I wanted to speak a little bit about some of our sponsors too.
Yep.
We'll do that. We'll make sure, they contributed and they're a part of this tournament. Here comes Himanshu.
Oh, that was a Yorker length ball.
Directly.
And
Shravan bringing his bat down just in time.
just in time, defended the ball
Yes.
very well.
Yes. Look at that. The drone coming into the play. I don't know if you guys saw Hitesh Bhai
Yeah.
with his drone taking the aerial photography.
Oh, nicely played by Shravan, but without any run.
Yes.
And you can feel the pressure
Yeah.
now, Ashok Bhai, on the Brewsters. And they are playing bit defensive, both Shravan and Neeraj. And I think they will have to take some time
Yeah.
before they go for the big shots, because team is relying a lot at this point on these two players on the field.
That is true. That is true. But guess what? With the 2 players that are here, oh my gosh. Shravan going for the
Reverse
reverse.
twist.
Yeah. Also, we did not account for Vicky. Dawal bhai, we didn't account for Vicky. He's another batsman.
Sandeep is
That's
also
there.
remaining, who was
Look
the
at
man
that.
of the batsman of the series.
Okay.
last year.
That's right.
So-
So they
Oh,
bat very
okay.
deep.
Okay,
They
okay,
bat very
that's
deep.
yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
so the
so-
Brewsters, I think they're in a good place for batting. Shravan, is he just starting to bat left-handed now?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah. And see, we are at the end of what, ninth over.
Last
So
ball.
7.5 to 8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
so we are almost halfway gone through the inning. Oh,
Straight to Kapil. So I don't like
Only
this.
1 run.
One run from the Himanshu over.
36.
One thing I'm not liking here
so
is the
36 runs at the end of 9 over with the loss of 5 wickets. Yep, I'm just giving the score to the players here. Yep.
No, that is good. That is good. And one thing I didn't like is, they're starting to hit the ball without playing it at Smith. It's still 9 overs. There's still 7 overs remaining.
Right.
7 long overs remaining, 42 balls remaining. They can make a big impact, especially these two. I think Shravan should sort of get his eye in and play for a little bit longer just to see. I know they have a deep batting,
Yeah.
but Shravan is that impactful player they need on the ground as late as possible.
Right.
So they
And
need
now
to do
he
that.
has faced enough balls. I think he has faced more than an over. So he's kind of getting set.
Yes.
And
Sunil Potdar with the second over now.
with the second over. बहुत ही अच्छा बॉलिंग का प्रदर्शन किया था सुनील ने अपने पहले ओवर में.
Yes. Outside off stump. If you notice, the umpires have switched. We now have Chintan standing at the bowler's end and Mihir over on square leg.
Yep.
Chintan is an old member of this group. I didn't mean to pause there after old. Didn't want people thinking that he's an old man. He's a very young man, very athletic. Chintan was a captain on one of the teams.
The SRK team.
Yes,
and I was playing in his team.
You were
Yeah.
okay. So you know more than me then.
Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't do very well this tournament, but we enjoyed it,
Yes.
and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters. That's what matters. And Chintan's always in the right spirits.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very thankful to have
Oh,
known
very
him.
good shot on the and then the 4 run.
What a shot by Neeraj.
Yeah,
What a
point की
square
तरफ
cut.
खेला था और बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट. और काफी टाइम के बाद ये चौका मिला है ब्रूस्टर्स को. काफी अच्छी बैटिंग का प्रदर्शन और इसी मौके के तलाश में थे शायद नीरज, और जैसे ही मिला मौका लगा दिया चौका.
अरे वाह, क्या बात है.
और नीरज वांटेड टू गो फॉर अनदर बिग हिट, लेकिन बीट हुए.
He tried a pull shot there. The ball wasn't short enough. Sorry, I
Yeah.
stepped on your foot.
No,
But the ball wasn't short enough and hence could not connect. Ball hits his leg. Sunil getting the better of him there. Here's a full toss and let's see if he can collect.
Oh,
Some footwork by Jai. And what a throw.
Yes.
Quick release.
Yeah.
Quick release.
Very good fielding there by Jai.
So as Sunil Bhai prepares to bowl the next over, and I wanted to share with you what happened last weekend. The family and I, we went for my birthday dinner to Laziz.
Oh, okay.
Laziz, who's one of the sponsors here,
Nice.
and I'll tell you more about it after this one. Shravan tried to go for a big
41.
cut shot there, and not being able to connect.
Connected, yeah.
But I hope he realizes
Yeah.
that he needs to stay there. I've
Yeah.
seen him play, and he can make a big impact if he's there. He
Right.
can really make it count. 1 or 2 good overs. That's all they need, Brewsters, to get back into this.
Right.
1 or 2 good overs, and they have so many. It's only 10 down. They have 36 deliveries left.
And you can see that from the body language of these batsmen. They now
41.
have started, freeing up their arms and, swinging their bats.
एक रन और
And
एक
that's
और.
what is needed at this
True.
point.
Yeah. So it was I remember watching an IPL game a few weeks ago. Oh, is it Kapil who's going to
Yes.
bowl? Okay. So here's another tactic by
I
Anjal.
think this is a gamble.
Very clever. He's bringing in new bowlers.
Yeah.
He doesn't want the same bowlers to bowl over and over. So he's bringing in new bowlers here
And-
to see that, the batsmen don't know these guys. They don't know how they bowl. Let's see this.
And it's amazing to see that they got so many bowlers in the Jugaad side, who can ball. That's another, good factor in favor of Jugaad.
Yeah, the
I think
captain
that
can
captain
turn to
can-
anybody.
This is a good chance for Neeraj and Shravan to open their arms.
Yeah.
Kapil is not known to bowl consistently,
Yeah, but
so this is a
But
good
Anjal
gamble.
wants to bring a lot of variation in his bowling side.
That was actually quicker than I remember Kapil bowling in one of the games that I umpired in. He's bowling a little faster. So good for him. He's bringing in his pace variations. 2 balls down. One ball down. First one was a wide, I now recall.
Okay.
Look at that. Kapil sneaking in 2 dot balls there. Laziz.
Yeah,
And
you were talking about Laziz, yeah?
Yeah, I got there. Amritsari Lassi.
Wow.
I tell you, those guys put some heart into that. Happy, Puneet, those guys are the owners there, and they do a great job. Puneet as I read his profile, he's traveling.
Oh, what a shot there. But straight into the hands of the fielder.
Waithi takes the catch. Neeraj hits it hard and long to long off. Waithi took 1 step back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, caught the ball directly at his chest.
Right. It was straight into his hand. Yep.
Popped out once,
Yep.
but he had the calm and composure to get it
Yeah,
back.
he had a complete control over it, and he caught it easily. Even though it popped out, he knew that he's gonna get it.
Absolutely, he did. He seemed like he was relaxed and he caught the ball.
Yeah. So another big loss for Brusters here.
Yeah, Neeraj, they needed to stay. Here comes Jai, their captain, and this Jai is known to be a big hitting batsman. He can hit the big shots. He can make that impact that's needed. He can do that.
जय के नाम में ही जय है तो,
Yes.
तो देखते हैं जय अपने टीम को वो विजय दिला पाते हैं या नहीं.
Well said. Very well said. Yes. So Kapil taking the wicket. Look at that. The
Look at that.
gamble.
Yes. If you see from here, you see that the righty is standing outside the boundary, but look like he's inside, right? I mean, if you see from here,
Oh, I
Yeah,
see
but-
what you're saying.
yeah. But
So
I'm sure he's standing there, but he's well within the field.
Here we go. Shravan, that was a risky shot. It was 2 Himanshus left. I think he could have. He did pick up and throw very cleanly.
Yes.
But Shravan equally to the mark there, able to quickly join,
Only 2 balls to go.
to quickly make his ground rather.
Bilkul.
Yeah, you're right. Now that I watch Vaidhi walk around the boundary over there, you're right. I think he may be out, but I'm sure when he took the ball, when he took the catch, he was in.
Right.
But
And
no,
maybe from this side, we cannot see exactly
That is true.
where
That is
he's
true.
standing.
That is true.
It just feels like that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But no, good eye. You're right. Good observation.
Good bowling,
Lets-
good
lets
over
that one
there
go,
by Kapil.
outside off stump. Lets that one go, and I think the captain was expecting that to
1
be
ball to go.
expecting that to be the end of the over, but one more ball left. 10.5.
Good shot there by Shravan.
Oh, I don't know. It was, yes, the intent was there. You're right. He was pointing towards the gap. He got lucky there, okay?
Yeah,
I thought from
yeah.
the way it looked from my angle, it looked like a top edge. But the ball flew towards Gaurav but bounced to him once or
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
So yeah, that may have been a top edge there.
Yes.
So understood. Laziz.
Yep. Go ahead. Yes. We
Yes.
still need to hear that
Yes.
lassi story from you, Ashok
Amrit-
bhai. Yeah. Go
Amritsari
ahead.
lassi at Laziz. They give you this big aluminum tin.
Oh, wow.
They put the makhan, they put the nuts, the pista, the dust of the pista and all of that stuff on top. And I tell you, that thing was delicious from first sip to last. Okay, it had me taking their long spoon and sort of removing what was at the bottom, scraping it, and eating the whole thing. So that, they do a good job. I was saying,
लेकिन अशोक भाई, the
हाँ.
way you are describing the लस्सी, भूख लगने लग गई है और मुझे लगता है मुझे कुछ चाहिए. लस्सी तो नहीं मिलेगी यहाँ पे, लेकिन मैं कॉफी लेके आता हूँ.
अब एक काम करोगे, मेरे लिए भी एक लेके
बिल्कुल,
आओगे
बिल्कुल
भैया?
लेके आता हूँ,
Thank you,
बिल्कुल
thank you.
लेके आता हूँ.
Coffee for both.
Yeah.
है वहाँ पे है.
Okay,
जो भी
okay,
है.
sure.
Thank you.
Do they also have a coffee or chai only? I think.
Hopefully दोनों अगर नहीं है तो चाय
Whichever
लेके
I'll
आना.
get it, okay? Whichever is there.
हाँ, हाँ. Thank you, bhai. Here comes Nikhil with his over. Jai on strike. Nikhil's a very good bowler, as he's just as good a bowler as he is a batsman. And he can vary his pace. That was tough all the way around. I think everybody noticed, Himanshu threw the ball at the keeper's end, which he did. It was the right call. Jai, right around the time when Himanshu was committed to throwing the ball at the batsman's end, Jai took one stumble. He missed a step. And so if that ball would have been thrown to the bowler's end and someone was there to pick it up and throw down the stumps, that would have been a wicket for Jugaad. That outside edge, Jai has made his ground, and the throw, Satish throws it to Nikhil, where Shravan has easily made his ground. It looks like they prefer the same bat, so they're switching, but that's good. Slows down the game. It gives the batsman a little bit of time to breathe. Nikhil asking everybody to step up, to get in 3-4 steps. He wants to avoid the single. That's what he wants to do. So Jai immediately takes advantage. He tries to go for a lofted cover drive. It gets the outside edge of the bat and flies directly between the inner circle and the outfield, where Utkarsh is coming in, charges in, grabs it on the first bounce.
नहीं चाय है लेकिन ठंडा है थोड़ा चलो यार
वो ठंडा ही चाहिए भाई
अच्छा
तो जीभ जलती है वरना Shravan with his shot in the gap. However, I think it hit a little high on the bat.
लेकिन एक ही रन मिलेगा.
When I was umpiring Nishant bhai a couple of weeks ago, Jai or Shravan was telling me one thing. He was like, "Hey, I feel like the balls are coming very high." And he was like, "I'm hitting everything at the top of the bat." So he basically was asking me to consider more no balls. That's what he was doing. But the thing to take away from that is it was hitting the top of his bat, which if you notice now, the ball when it wasn't flying off of his bat, which means it's hitting the top of his bat.
Exactly, good observation Ashok bhai there. Oh, बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट यहाँ पे, लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद, एक ही रन मिलेगा और एक रन बटोर लिया लास्ट मोमेंट में जय ने.
50.
Jai hit that slight top edge, not in the middle of the bat.
Right.
But he did get the gap between long off, long on, and mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket.
Exactly.
50.
Finding the gap is very important here, because no matter how good shot you play, if the fielder is there, you are only gonna get the singles.
So true. So just to finish out my birthday dinner story.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
Puneet does a very good job at Laziz of finding things from around the world and incorporating it into our Indian cuisine. Most restaurants you'll see, they have the malai kofta, right? That's the gravy dish. That's what they have. Most restaurants have that. I think these guys they wanted to be a little different. What they ended up doing was Abhay Bhaiya here.
Yes.
Doing the photography
Abhay
for us.
Bhaiya is doing a fantastic job. He's capturing all the stills. He's capturing the reactions of the fans, the team, the squad. So thank you, Abhay.
And I think I saw the drone as well. So he was also capturing the aerial shots.
Hitesh bhai.
Hitesh bhai? Okay, Hitesh bhai was doing
tag team between Hitesh
Okay,
bhai
so
and
there's a
Abhay
good
Two
teamwork.
photographers.
Good teamwork by two photographers we got here, Abhay and Hitesh bhai.
Yes.
Wow, thank you, both of you.
Yes. Before he bowls this.
Yes, go ahead with your story.
Malai
Ashok bhai.
kofta.
Malai kofta. Yes, let's
So
get back to the
brought
malai
in-
kofta.
They brought in Anjeer kofta.
Wow,
So that's the.
what a variation.
That's what they've done. Exactly. Very well said.
Yeah.
They've come in and they've brought in Anjeer
Yaar, over
kofta, which
baki.
I thought
So
was
what
delicious.
so what you mean is the way Anjal is bringing the variation in his bowling side. This Laziz guy is bringing the variation in his food options.
Precisely. Absolutely. That is true.
So who is the next bowler? Kapil.
Yeah, Kapil coming in for one
Okay.
more over. He was so impactful with that wicket.
Exactly.
And lots of dot balls that they're going to bring him in. I think Jai may be able to take advantage. And look at him.
Wow, what a ball!
What a shot. That was the middle of the
Yeah,
bat.
he played full toss, but again, as we said, the ball went straight into the hands of the fielder. So, sirf एक ही रन मिलेगा जय को यहाँ पे, लेकिन नो मैटर जो भी रन मिले बटोर लो, बिकॉज यही जरूरत है ब्रूस्टर्स को
Yes.
at this point.
So true. So true. So true.
And we'll get back to your story. You haven't finished yet, okay?
Oh,
When
yeah,
we want to hear
yes,
your
yes.
birthday story at Laji's.
Yes. And wide given, but I was surprised. Usually the Brewsters team is very quick on picking up an extra run. Prahlad Shravan, he was watching the ball. He was caught ball watching there for a moment.
Yes.
Jai had to sort of scream and say, "Hey, run!" You got
Wide
that.
plus
It
one.
passed the wicket keeper. So that was wide plus 1 run.
Good intent shown by Jai
I think they were confused because ball they did
get
not,
that
because
extra
they thought
single.
Angel has the ball.
Oh.
Okay.
Cover.
Wide plus one.
Nevertheless, any runs are welcome run for Brewsters here. बड़ा शॉट खेलना चाहते थे जय, लेकिन नाकामयाब. देखते हैं क्या कर पाते हैं जय अपने टीम के लिए.
Jai's targeting that mid-wicket area. If you notice,
Oh yeah.
Gaurav is a little square. He's targeting that big gap between long on, and where Gaurav is standing.
Look at that shot.
Ball directly going
Beauty.
to Gaurav.
Yeah.
Anjal has done a good job of setting his field too.
Yes.
He knows these people. I think Jai, I believe, plays for Anjal's team in the other tournaments.
54.
Oh.
So Anjal knows, just
Yeah.
like Jai would know,
Yeah.
Anjal knows where Jai hits, and that's why he has Gaurav standing right there.
Right at the mid wicket.
Yes, right, a little square mid wicket, but you're right. Yes.
Oh. एक रन चुरा लिया यहाँ पे. Good running between the wicket, and there is a good chuckle you can hear from the Brewsters camp.
Oh, little rule here. Okay. So in this tournament, we're not allowing leg buys. That ball
I
came
see.
off of the pad. While we are allowing buys, we're not allowing leg buys. So there was no bat there. So they had to come back. Now here,
Okay.
here Anjal, the part that was funny was Anjal picking up the stumps. Right after the bails were already
Ball in the
destroyed.
air. Let's see. कैच लेने की कोशिश, काफी अच्छी कोशिश बाय अंजल, लेकिन मिस हुए और लकी
He tried.
साबित हुए यहाँ पे.
He had to
Shravan.
run.
One ball.
Yes. He had to run really far.
Last ball.
Right. It wasn't an easy catch,
Right.
लेकिन अच्छी कोशिश यहाँ पे बाय अंजल.
So, one thing here that's slightly open in my mind, the ball before I want to take you, what if there was a run out on that leg by ball?
Yeah.
Would that be a run out? Or would you come back and say, hey, there was no run, so no chance of a run out? That's a tricky spot.
That would have been a tricky one. Yeah.
I'm sure they have accounted for that rule. I just am not aware.
Another
Very
good
nice.
shot by Jay. Full toss खेल दिया था डीप कवर की ओर और 2 रन चुरा लिए.
Over.
Good job of aggressively chasing the ball down by Utkarsh.
Yeah.
He ran to his right, caught the ball, picked it up, and a clean throw to the bowler's end. Here's the shame on this pitch or any other when we play with a tennis ball, Nishant bhai. The bounce is usually unpredictable. Meaning when the fielder throws the ball back in for the chance for a run out, he may think he's throwing it in for a one bounce easy directly on top of the stumps, but the ground where it hits may be hard or may have a different play in mind where it'll just bounce above the bowler like you just saw.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Very important to have somebody backing up in these instances.
And very good to see that umpiring mindset, and you are
Yes.
thinking from that perspective,
Yeah.
because you have that experience behind you,
Yeah.
Ashok bhai. So very well said.
Yes, thank you, bhai. Ooh, one other thing that can do those uneven, unpredictable bounces that sometimes may cause an injury to people that we don't know that are expecting that. Now, with injury, in this country we need insurance.
Right.
And one of our sponsors, one of the team owners, is All Coverage Insurance.
Insurance.
I use all coverage. Let me tell you, Aditya, before Aditya, Chetan uncle, Aditya's dad, he's no more, but he started the company. And his main goal, Chetan uncle, very big pioneer in the community, his main goal was to help the people. Okay? He lived in Richmond for many years. You know, he owned Subways. He started and ran his own insurance company for many years.
Oh,
Very successful.
That's a good information, Ashok
Right.
bhai, and good to hear all that from you. You seems to have a lot of this information of all these people who have been working in Richmond, and good to get all that insight to our viewers.
Yeah, thank you. So Gaurav here coming back for his second over, and Shravan tried to cover drive him, and he did successfully. It went all the way out to long off.
Yes.
You know,
And I think it's a second over, right?
That is correct. Second over for Gaurav.
By Gaurav, yeah.
Second over for Gaurav.
And last 3 overs remaining of the inning. So let's see, you know, what these two batsmen can do for their team.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of expectations on these two gentlemen out there.
Jai hits a shot.
Wow, what a shot!
Open.
What a shot!
Himanshu going. Himanshu
And
running.
It was a great shot by Jai on the deep square leg. और चौका मिलेगा
Nice shot for
Jai
four.
को, चौका मिलेगा Brusters को.
Gaurav bowling a little short for his variation. Cannot bowl full length every ball, or Jai will take advantage, so he varies his length.
Yeah.
Jai captures, hits it in the gap, right when fine leg is brought up.
And it was bit unlike of Gaurav bowling that slow delivery, and Jai taking full advantage of it, you know, hitting it deep square leg, getting that 4.
Yes.
Very nice shot, very well played, Jai. Want to do one more time, but this time Gaurav added some pace to it.
He really bent his
missed it.
back there.
Yeah.
You know, fast bowlers don't take boundaries and sixes very lightly.
Right.
They
Yeah.
take it to heart, and you could see. Did you hear him moan at the end of that ball? You could see he bent his back. Look at that.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
he did
Another
it.
shot on the long on. और 2 रन बटोर लिए
They ran two.
Jai ने.
They ran two. That is
Oh.
correct.
एक कैप्टन की, एक कप्तान की पारी खेलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं जय.
Yeah,
और this is
absolutely.
what you need, you know.
Yeah.
You
At
know,
this stage.
lead by the example, and that's what Jai is doing here. Very well done, Jai.
Agreed. Jai is a very reliable player. He's thoughtful. Gaurav coming around the wicket, left hand around the wicket to change up the angle a little bit. Going to be bowling into Jai now, as opposed to leaving him outside of off stump. Jai is a pharmacist by nature, by profession, and you know, it's his study, his resilience in
Oh, nice.
doing all that.
कमाल का शॉट यहाँ पे
Yes.
जय की ओर से
Showing the discipline that he must have showed in pharmacy school here on the field. That was a lofted cover drive. It hits a little bit towards the bottom of the bat, but still got it through.
Yeah.
Still got it through. Utkarsh again doing a great job. Utkarsh has been a pillar on the offside, if you notice. He's
Very,
been
very good
So
fielding.
many balls coming to him. Here. Shravan. Shravan tried to pull something that wasn't short. And
So the score is 65 at the end of 14 over at the loss of 6 wickets. So definitely they would like to hit hard in these last 2 remaining overs.
yeah.
Let's
Keep
see
it
what
going.
they can do for their team.
Absolutely. There we
And-
go. So speaking of all coverage insurance, you know, health insurance is we get from our employers, and while they don't provide that, we do need a couple other insurances. Insurance for our house, insurance for our vehicles. Everyone has a car in Richmond. You know, I would strongly recommend, if what happened to me, you know, were to happen to my friends here on the cricket field, people listening on the field, you know, reach out to All Coverage. They have so many companies that they work with. one-stop place. The agent, the Aditya has people in place. You know, they'll see what the best insurance plan is for you, and they'll provide options to you. And you know, they really work with a no-pressure environment. You know, you don't have to get anything, but it's always good to know when you have, as an individual, you're not going to search 30 insurance companies to see who the best provider is.
Exactly.
Right? I couldn't. I know I can't.
Yep.
And instead of just going with the one that, you know, you come across, if you have an agent working for you that does not charge fees, you know, why not take advantage? So I highly recommend automobile.
Thank you for that bit of information,
Yeah.
Ashok bhai. And the next bowler, YD. Now it's given out.
Himanshu having that presence of mind. Instead of throwing the ball towards the stumps where no one was standing, you know, he ran himself and he beat Jai. He couldn't make his ground there. Jai getting run out. But they had to go for the single.
Right.
Jai swung hard.
Yeah, no matter what, you know, they have to get all the runs what they could.
Yes. Dharmil coming in. I'm surprised.
काफी अच्छी पारी by Jai.
Yes.
एक अच्छा momentum लेके आए जब थोड़ी टीम स्ट्रगल कर रही थी. Jai brought that momentum into the team, and I think that's what is needed, you know, to the Brusters, and that's what he did as a captain.
Wifey bowling.
YD bowling.
Yes. But well done.
And who is the next batsman coming in?
Dharmil.
Dharmil.
He's already standing at the non-striker's end.
Yeah. Shravan so far have not opened his bat yet. So let's see. He got these last 2 overs to make the difference. Let's see what he can do for himself and for his team. Oh wow, what a shot, what a shot.
Right, I think he heard you say that.
Yes.
And Jai chasing it.
And there he get 4 runs.
That looked like a leg glance from my angle.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's what it is, you know. And then the ball just went straight into the deep fine leg for the 4.
Yes. Fine leg, if you may.
Yes.
That was good.
But very, very fine play by Shravan there, you know, to judge that ball and just to give that, you know, angle to it.
Yes.
On the fine leg.
Yes. Leg glance at its finest. And timing was great.
Yes, it was. Ball के speed को पूरा utilize किया और with that, you know, leg cut, he got that 4.
Yes.
Another single for Shravan.
Single taken. You know, right when we thought Shravan was not able to open up, luckily he was able to leg glance that for 4. Hopefully that does something to his confidence.
Yes.
You know, the next ball he tried to smash towards the leg side.
Yeah.
However,
and that's what is needed, you know. They really need to have, you know, open up their bats and go for those big shots.
Here comes YD for the next ball here.
Oh, the full toss खेल दिया लेकिन fielder मौजूद. 1 run मिलेगा.
What a shot! Dharmil found the middle of his bat very quickly.
It was a very well played shot, but unsuccessful in clearing it across the boundary. Fielder मौजूद वहाँ पे.
It was his first ball, right? And you have a champion YD bowling to him.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job of stroking.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, maybe the next one will be, you know, 15-20 degrees to the left.
Yes.
You know?
And it would be good, you know, as long as he keep rotating the strike and, you know, Shravan get to bat as much as possible, because he is the batsman who is set by now. And we all know that he can hit those big shots
He can clean.
and make the difference.
That's true.
Keyur here giving some final tips to Shravan.
YD running in.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! लेकिन again, oh, एक run out की संभावना हो सकती थी.
And it's out.
Oh, it is out. Wow. Did ball hit the stumps? Was it a direct
looks
hit?
like the umpire is probably in the best place to see. It looks like it may have nicked the stumps.
Wow.
And Mihir saw that, and he's given that out. What a throw by Nikhil.
What a throw. What a
That was
throw.
far away.
It was a direct hit.
The
And,
angle was working out for him, but that
yeah.
was still a quite a throw to make. And he was able to.
And that's the wicket they wanted. Shravan there got out, got run out. And who is coming in? Who is the next batsman walking in?
Sandeep.
Sandeep. All right. So we got
Sandeep coming
last
in. I'm
over
surprised.
of the inning left.
Vicky.
71.
15 overs down.
Ashok bhai, I don't know if you had observed the second semi-final yesterday. It was pretty much the same score, you know.
Was it?
that Maverick was able to get.
Okay.
And
Was chased down.
and Brewsters were chasing pretty easily. And look like Brewsters are somehow in the same situation.
Is it? But on the other side
Like-
this time.
On the other side this time, you know.
Yes, batting first.
So
Who won the toss? Do we know?
I think I was checking, you know, earlier this morning, and I think Jugaad won the toss
And they
and
elected to
they
chase.
elected
Okay.
to chase, and look like so far it's going in favor of Jugaad.
Right decision. Right decision. So here, one change that we just saw, Anjal had Satish stand all the way at the boundary behind second slip, but then he asked him to move up because they needed somebody else. They're really trying to place the field to the batsman. Sandeep is the kind of batsman who really plays himself in.
But see who is bowling there, you know. Gaurav is bowling, and I think that's what Anjal wanted to do. He wanted to save Gaurav for
the
that last over.
That is correct.
And it's not gonna be easy now for Sandeep to, you know, face Gaurav. He was facing his first ball. Oh, but good shot out there by Sandeep and giving strike to Dharmil.
Yes. Look at Nikhil. Look at that commitment. He ran all the way from short mid wicket to behind leg gully to make sure that there's no overthrows. And Jai also was in motion. I saw on the boundary. He was also running towards behind
भाई,
Anjal.
जब आपको एक अच्छा स्टार्ट मिलता है तो यही होता है, एक एनर्जी आ जाती है सभी फील्डरों में, और यही देखने को मिल रहा है यहाँ पे. एवरी फील्डर गिविंग देयर बेस्ट, और दिख भी रहा है सभी फील्डर्स यहाँ पे बिल्कुल चुस्त दुरुस्त और बिल्कुल अपने जोशीले अंदाज में खेलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं.
So true. So true. So here we have how many balls done? 3 balls done?
One
was dot.
I think so, yes.
1 was dot. 3 balls done. 3 balls
and
remaining.
so far they got 1 run out of this over. Another single.
So one thing that happened on the previous ball there, it was a bouncer, a very quick bouncer, and that was above the shoulder but not above the head for Dharmil.
वो
the
देखने की बात
umpire-
अगर देखते हैं अगर अपन अशोक भाई, so far there was no sixes in the whole inning. Oh, they are going for second run and successful in getting that second run.
Wow, they ran after the throw was made. After the throw was made. Yeah, here we go.
और जैसे भी हो, you know, Brewsters want to get those runs to add to that total of 75 they got so far. Last ball of the inning, last ball of the over,
Let's see if Sandeep
देखते-
can find the boundary.
or that 6, you know, that was missing throughout the inning.
I think going over that 80-run mark may be a good.
Oh, और काफी अच्छी ओवर, काफी अच्छी लास्ट ओवर by
Yeah.
Gaurav.
So that was a wicket off that ball in case anybody missed it. You know, the ball snuck through. It took the bails off. If you look, Chintan is now going to put the bails back on. But that was what Gaurav has done from day one. When I was telling you, I saw him on that concrete pitch.
Right.
Exact same ball.
Yeah.
But what he would do is the ball would pitch right at your heel and it would hit the stumps.
Yeah.
And that was his strategy. So he, again, successful.
And as I recall, Ashok bhai, Brewsters today is in the same situation what Maverick was yesterday. Their score, as far as I recall, was 70 runs at the loss of 7 wickets.
70.
And what Brewsters got now is 76 at the loss
75.
of
6?
76
Okay.
runs at the loss of 8 wickets. So let's see what they can do
Yeah.
to defend that score.
Yes. I think you're right. They'll have to do something good
Yeah,
in order to make this work.
Yeah, and as far as Jugaad is able to save those early wickets, it seems to be an easy score for the kind of batting lineup that Jugaad has got. So
Just under
Yeah.
8 and just under 5 and over.
That's all,
I think they're able to. They have the batting prowess to make this work.
yeah,
And one very positive thing that I'm seeing right now from the Brewster side, Keyur, Shravan, Jai, all these people are already on the field strategizing. What do we do? How do we do this?
absolutely.
Right? They're already planning while there's an innings break. And granted that these guys had a little time to be in the dugout, so they're well rested, right? So they can actually do that. But the intent to actually come out in the middle as soon as the inning ended shows something, that they're hungry.
Right.
They're hungry.
And they have to show that impact in the initial overs, because once the batsman gets set and the kind of batsman that Jugaad have got, I mean, it doesn't seem to be a big score for them.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Jugaad seems to be in a very good position.
I think so.
Yeah, so
I
let's
think it's
see.
their game to lose.
Yeah.
It's their game to lose. They are ahead. You're right. But I again, it's watching and seeing how this is working. They're testing out the bowlers. They're making sure that they're using all of their options. I think
Absolutely.
they have a lot of bowlers also. Just like Jugaad had a variety of bowlers. Anjal really had a pick of the bowlers to go to, and they kept performing for him. Everybody.
So
everybody
bowled
really
so well.
had-
Everybody bowled so well.
Yeah, and he had an open availability here. Pick anybody you like. They're going to make an impact. That's what happened, whether it was Kapil, whether it was
और
Himanshu.
यही चाहता है कोई भी कप्तान कि
Yeah.
वो ऑप्शन उनके पास रहे, जो
Yes.
वो वैरायटी ला सके अपने गेम में.
So true.
और Anjal bit lucky there to have a team like that. Very well captaincy done by Anjal out there.
So true. So true.
Not only in selecting the team,
Yeah.
but also utilizing it to their full potential.
Agreed. Very, very true. Very evident on the field today. And here the Jugaad bowlers are already turning their arm over and bending their backs to see what they can do.
And this is the final game, right? So they would like to give their 100%. They know they are, bit lacking here in this game in terms of getting that score on the board, but they want to make the difference with their bowling, and that's what any team would do.
Yeah.
And that's what they got in their hands right now.
So true. So true. So true. That is going to happen here. When I don't know about you, Nishant bhai, whenever I haven't bowled in a while, even if it's the previous game, the day before, or whenever, the first few balls that I bowl will always be short or too full or too wide. The goal here, as you see the rotation of the bowlers just practicing, you want to get those bad balls out of the way. So when
Right.
you start bowling, you're already set, the rhythm is set, you've already pitched a few, you know how the pitch works. Same for the keeper. The person standing behind the stumps, he gets an indication of where it's going to go, how far is it going to go. All
Yeah.
those things start to make themselves evident.
Right. Very well said, Ashok bhai. Or from the strategy standpoint, मुझे लगता है Keyur would like to get those early wickets to put that pressure on the Jugaad, and that's the only way, because that's the only way they can defend this score in this final game of the West End
Yes.
cricket tournament.
Yes.
But so far, it's been a very successful tournament that has been
think so.
conducted. Yeah. What?
I think so.
Yeah,
Absolutely. No, it's been very successful from from all perspectives, whether
From
it's
all
viewers,
perspectives.
whether people watching. We have people in India watching.
Wow.
A big contributor to our group, Sureel Shah. he is in India right now, but
Alright.
he told me that he's going to be watching the game from India with just as much interest, and he's chiming in, whether it's messaging on the YouTube live stream or whether it's messaging in the group. So,
Nice.
so yeah, we have people in
So-
India watching.
So nice to hear that, Ashok bhai. And
Yeah.
I think he would also wanted to hear you doing that commentary, that fantastic commentary out here.
Yes. Sureel really wanted to play, but it was he had a planned India trip right one day before the tournament started, so he had to leave. But he was a captain in the last tournament.
Wow.
He was a captain in the last tournament, and this time he.
Surreal, you really missed this, bro.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So speaking of, real quick, while the viewers watch the bowlers sort of get a little loose and relax, here's what we're seeing. Like I was talking about, all coverage insurance, right? They offer several different products, but the two things that I think most people that we need in our daily lives, it's insurance for home and insurance for our automobiles, right?
All right.
I would say what worked for me and my family. My dad, is very close. We're family with Chetan uncle and his family, and it's a local Richmond company. They live right here in Chester, in Henrico now, I believe. And Aditya's wife Mansi is a dentist practicing in Chesterfield. So it's definitely worth the 15 minutes to sort of share your information and get some quotes to see if they can get you a better deal. Get into the suite of products that Aditya and All Coverage Insurance has to offer.
Nice.
So I definitely recommend, if you're thinking that insurance is expensive, I would say give this a shot. Right? Let an agent do the work instead of you doing the hard work. The agent doesn't charge any fees. That's the best part. The insurance company pays the agent. You don't have to worry about it. Your premium does not go up whether you come through an agent or come directly. So,
That's a great piece of information for
Yeah.
our viewers out there,
Yeah.
Ashok bhai.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, they set that very no pressure environment where, if you want to go with them, great. If not, good luck. They're still friends of the community. Aditya brings so many different artists, musicians for band, for concert to Richmond. I mean, he's very involved in the community. So, you'd be adding to that community members, growth.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's what you'd be doing.
और जहाँ तक bowling lineup की बात करें अशोक भाई,
Yeah.
who all are the bowlers? The Brusters got.
They have some really good bowlers, let me tell you. So you already see Neeraj bhai.
Right.
Neeraj is a great pace bowler. I saw Dharmil bowl a ball here that came at pace.
Yeah, and there goes the Ritesh bhai waving his hands from the field.
Yes.
And I think Ritesh bhai also ball pretty well, right?
I think so.
He's also
Yeah,
medium
he's
pacer. So
very
So you
disciplined.
were saying Dharmil, you said Neeraj.
Dharmil that did a good job there in the practice. He hit the stumps at a good pace. We have Neeraj, who's very good. John has an aggressive bowling. John is a good bowler, number 47 over there. We have Shravan, who's very good.
Right.
We have, they also have, if need be, but definitely Keyur is a great bowler.
Yeah.
Keyur does very good with rolling his arm over. And then you have Jai, who's the wicket keeper now, but he's also known to bowl some medium pace balls at a good length. So hopefully he relaxed his hands. He was able to loosen up a little bit.
Right.
So if he needs to put himself in, he's able to.
And the batsman on the field, as I can see, is Utkarsh Raka taking the strike, and on the non-striker end, I think, is it Kapil? Yeah,
Yes,
I see
you're
Kapil.
right.
And Kapil is in a very good form as far as I'm hearing.
Yes.
And he's very good at hitting those, sixes. So let's see what he can do today for his team.
Yeah, absolutely. Kapil's in great form. He played really well in the game that I was umpiring, and he stayed there almost the entire game. And I think that's what they want from him today. With 70 some odd runs to get. What is it, 77 to win?
77 to win. Yep.
77 to win. I think they would want him to stay, and sort of see himself anchor the inning and stay the whole time. Here comes...
and finish the game, to the finish line.
Yes.
That would be wonderful for Kapil and his team.
Yes. Chintan walking as umpire to the bowler's end. And I think Vimal Bhai is going to be bowling the first over, it looks like.
Do they still have the rule where, you have to start with your low-end bowlers and the same with the batting side? I'm not sure if this rule still applies for the finals, but that was the rule introduced.
Remind me.
So the rule is you can only start with the players who have been sold with the least price for the first 2 overs. So
I had sort of forgotten about that. That's a good point.
Yeah. So
if this was a rule that was made, I don't see why there would be any exemptions. They should apply that.
But maybe this rule is not applicable for the final or the semi-final game.
Okay.
Good start there. Very well played.
John very well positioned.
Yep.
Look at that. They got 5 people fielding on the offside.
And,
John blocking that 30-yard circle, not letting the ball out.
Two fielders outside is the one at the long on and the one at the square leg boundary.
Both on the leg side, right?
Yeah, both on the leg side.
Oh, I almost confused myself for that bowler over there outside the boundary line. Little kids playing over there. So, let's see. Nice shot by Utkarsh in the gap.
In the gap, but the fielder running out to the ball, and 1 run for Utkarsh.
Brewster's team also being very chirpy and on the on their toes.
On their toes.
I noticed John, even though there was Neeraj standing there for backup, John was like, no, I want to be backup too. He ran on the 30-yard circle to be there in case the ball bounced over him.
And there go Kapil facing Vimal. Wow! And wow! What a start! What a start! Look at that! Look at that! Wow! Man, Kapil, playing to his full potential. And that's what, they want Kapil to do.
Absolutely.
और अपने उम्मीदों पे पूरी तरह खरे उतरे कपिल पहले ही बॉल पे लगा दिया चौका very welcome shot by Kapil.
Vimal Bhai pitching the ball in that spot, in the sweet spot for Kapil. Kapil taking that and hitting it directly over his head, and the ball goes down the boundary for 4, right down the middle of the ground, down the ground.
Oh, this was an extra wide ball by Vimal. And that's what happened, when you get a shot in your previous delivery, the bowler kind of get nervous, and that could happen to Vimal as well.
That's right. He overcompensated.
Right.
He was like, hey, he's expecting a fast ball. Let me put in a slower ball. Right. And he did that. But it went a little bit far on the offside.
But very good comeback again, on the next delivery with that good length ball.
Yeah.
That Kapil had no choice but to defend. Another good shot on the long on by Kapil. But the fielder present there, very alert to save that boundary.
Dharmil got there and he stopped the ball from going over the fence. Absolutely he did. That was great. Also notice something. Look at how well this ball is bouncing. I watched that ball bounce over to Dharmil and it was, knee high. I was expecting it. It was just, at least 2 to 3 bounces before it got to Dharmil.
Right.
So, that I wasn't expecting it to get there at such a high, like knee-high level. So that was good. New bowler is Ritesh Bhai. Ritesh is going to bowl next, right?
Yes, that's what it looked like. Yeah, Ritesh, the next bowler on the field, going to bowl Kapil. Kapil watching the field.
All right, here we go. A shot, and John is standing there. John is standing there to field that right on the 30-yard circle.
Yeah. And
I'll
Ashok,
be right
yeah,
back.
go ahead and get that refill for yourself for
Yes.
that another tea.
Let me get some tea. I really
No.
like that.
Yeah.
So let me go get some.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
But it was a wonderful tea. No, I don't know who got it, but thank you for getting that tea. Whoever got it. Again, Ritesh to Kapil. Another good shot there by Kapil. And the second run. They ran for the second run and 2 रन बटोर लिए कपिल ने अपने टीम के लिए. काफी अच्छी सूझबूझ भरी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट यहाँ पे दोनों बैट्समैन की ओर से, उत्कर्ष और कपिल. And we got a guest here, Vinit Bhai, near the commentary box. Good fielding again by Dharmil there. और ये वाइड बॉल, 1 रन मिलेगा. Another good shot there by Kapil, this time in the right gap, and there it goes outside the boundary line. What a shot, what a shot, what a start. कमाल का shot था ये, बहुत ही जबरदस्त shot by Kapil.
Kapil seems to be in very good form. I can say
Yes,
that.
he is. He is in a very good form throughout this tournament. And okay, and we, at the end of 1.5 overs, we got 14 runs at no loss of the wickets. Very good start there by Kapil.
Ball is lost.
And look like the ball is lost in the field. Okay, they got it back. काफी अच्छे बैट्समैन है कपिल और काफी मंजे हुए बैट्समैन लग रहे हैं. द वे ही इज फाइंडिंग द गैप्स, इट्स नॉट इजी टू गेट दोज गैप्स, बट एक बार अगर आपको वो गैप मिल जाए तो चौका आपको मिलना ही है. अच्छा डिलीवरी बाय रितेश एंड अच्छी तरह डिफेंड किया. एंड अशोक भाई कमिंग बैक इन द commentary box with the box in his hand and the 2 cups.
Cupcakes.
2 cupcakes.
Yes, one for
inside
me,
it.
one for you.
Thank you. Wow.
You pick chocolate or vanilla?
Yeah, I'll go.
I know, 1 मिनट मैं आपको हेल्प करता हूँ. इसमें थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट मेरे लिए उठाना भी था.
Okay, thank
There
you.
you go. Pratik Mutha
Yes.
and his wife. They
Sneha.
do a real. Thank you for remembering. Very good. They do a great job with the cupcakes. They brought some cupcakes here, and
Yes. And I know both of them very well.
Very good.
We live in the same community.
oh, very good.
Thank you, Pratik, and thank you, Sneha, for those delicious cupcakes.
Yes.
And I think crowd here is thoroughly enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
The next bowler Neeraj फेस करेंगे उत्कर्ष. I think was it a second wide in a row?
Neeraj starting with 2 wides.
Yeah, so look like, the team is getting under pressure. And that's what a batsman like Kapil can do, with those early boundaries. You can put that kind of pressure on the bowling side. And you can see that clearly with the 3 white balls in a row from a bowler like Neeraj. It's highly unlikely.
Not what you want to see. Not
Yes.
at this stage.
Yeah. So
But the pressure is real. That's what that tells you.
that's what it looked like.
Here we go. Maybe change it up a little bit here. Let's see.
Another wide? Yes, there
4
is.
wides in
Wow.
a row.
I'm sure Brewsters are not gonna be happy. The captain is not gonna be happy with that presentation by Neeraj.
Yeah, they don't have a big total to defend. And
Yes.
I think Neeraj,
And they should avoid the extras as many as possible.
oh my gosh, that's not what you wanted to see.
Another 2 runs, and I think these are the buys run.
No, these are, I think I saw the middle of the bat. It was a leg glance.
Okay.
It was like, one good thing they spotted over there. There's a ball that when the bowlers were practicing, one of the balls remained on the field. Luckily, it didn't touch that ball. Comes Sandeep walking back to his place in the field. Neeraj still on the leg side, mind you. So still that chance. Here we go.
Wow! Again,
One
another
more leg glance.
another leg glance there
No,
to
which
the fine leg
They ran 2.
and got 2 runs.
So here we go. So now what we're seeing is Neeraj is actually drifting down the leg side.
Yeah.
First 4 balls were wides, and then 2 balls leg glances by Utkarsh.
Right.
Very cleverly played.
And if you observed Ashok Bhai, both these players are pretty good at quick singles. They were running really good between the wickets, and which otherwise would have been a single run. They are getting 2 runs here. So very good running between the wickets by these 2 gentlemen out there.
That is true. That straight
That was-
back down the ground.
That was a very nicely played straight drive, but straight into the hands of the bowler.
Well fielded, and there we go again for the next one.
Oh, another glance there by Utkarsh to the square leg.
Utkarsh has done a good job of understanding how the pitch is playing. It's not easy to hit those square shots.
No.
Right?
And-
At someone at Neeraj's pace.
Right, and he's utilizing the pace of the ball and just glancing it, instead of hitting it hard. But nevertheless, he's getting the runs for himself and for his team. Another quick single there.
This is going to be a little different. Let's see. Umpire did not signal wide. Jai got it at a bad bounce, and he had to stop the ball for going for 4. But luckily Sandeep was there to catch the deflection and keeping it down to 1.
और
that
वो
they
एक
snapped.
और एक रन बटोर लिया वहां पे उत्कर्ष और कपिल ने अपने टीम के लिए. See, you can see his batting style. They are running very fast between the wickets, and he's simply utilizing the pace of the ball and glancing it to the leg side, fine leg side.
Shravan did very good to run all the way from deep square leg to fine leg, to actually between deep fine leg and fine leg, and catch that ball. Guess what? He throws down the stumps. He threw the stumps down, and
Yep.
a direct hit
It
from
was a
that
direct
far.
hit. But
Utkarsh was well in. There's no chance of a run out, but
Yes.
but still showing that they're
Yeah.
in the game. Here we go. I think they need to see the end of this over.
right. Oh, another same leg glance there by
Wow, they're really
Utkarsh.
tiring everybody.
Wow, and look at the running between the wicket, I mean, and this is a very good balance, Ashok, if you see, on the one end you got a hitter like Kapil, who is going for those big shots for the boundaries. And on the other end you got a player like Utkarsh, who is very good at flicking the ball and getting those easy singles and doubles for the team, adding up to the score. और काफी अच्छी पोजीशन में, काफी अच्छी स्थिति में यहाँ पे Printco JUGAAD at the end of 3 overs, 29 runs without any loss. What a start!
3 overs, 29. Who would have thought? After what we saw,
और ये ऐसी शुरुआत है अशोक भाई, मतलब हम बोलते हैं ना कि जले पे नमक छिड़कना, यही यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं ये दोनों बैट्समैन, और it's like adding an injury to the insult. But let's see if Brusters can recover from this position.
Yeah, all it takes is one good over. Here comes one of their good bowlers here, Keyur.
Hey, hello bhai, all good, all good. Arey, he's in a very good form, in very good position.
29 for no loss after 3.0. Very good position. Keyur comes in to make an impact. Here's a shot by Kapil. Let's see if they take one or two. They're not going to go for the second. I think you have to keep in mind the batsman and the runner are also slightly tiring of running those 2 runs. So they said no.
Yeah, but Utkarsh seems to be, very fit in getting those the runs between the wicket. He wanted to go for the second, but stopped himself. Another good glance there by Utkarsh on the point area.
Yes, absolutely. And Neeraj picked it up very quickly, cleanly. There we go, Keyur trying to speed up the game a little bit to take advantage of the tiring batsmen slightly from running all these runs. You're right, they are very fit. They're able to run very well.
Wide ball there by
one wide
by Keyur. और जितना एक्स्ट्रा कम दे सके उतना देना चाहिए ब्रूस्टर्स ने यहाँ पे, क्योंकि टोटल ज़्यादा नहीं है, and you cannot afford to give those extras.
Keyur flirting outside of off stump there. Utkarsh went for the cut but couldn't connect. Here's the cut.
Oh wow, what a shot there by Utkarsh.
Utkarsh with the square cut for 4. What a solid shot. The best part about that shot, it may have been in the air, but it was in the gap. I saw Neeraj extend his right arm, couldn't get there. I saw John extend his left hand, couldn't get there. And eventually it was just timed way too well to not make it to 4.
Batsman there is Utkarsh Raka. उन्होंने देखा और बॉल को ठोका.
That's right. That's right. Well said.
What a boundary.
So, Keyur immediately changing his line. If you noticed, he went from outside off to on, offs in middle and off stump. And Utkarsh seeing that coming in. Utkarsh seeing that ball coming in, giving it the respect that it deserved.
बिल्कुल.
That was funny.
Yeah.
The ball got stuck in Utkarsh's hand.
and
Well played, bhai.
And you can see the pressure kind of got relieved, with that very good start. And both the batsmen now seems to have a good time chatting with each other, and hitting those easy shots. I mean, they may not be the easy, but now, we can see that they can play with the ease, with the kind of confidence they got with that initial score on the board.
True, very true. Very true. Here we go. Who's the bowler here this time? Ashravan bowling. Okay.
Yeah, it's difficult for us to see the screen.
Yeah.
So viewers, we might not be at the same level viewing the score as you.